Welcome back for another Art and Soul at the Arts Garden conversation. My name is Ernest Disney-Britton at the Arts Council of Indianapolis, and I have the honor of being with Miss Keesha Dixon again, Executive Director of Asante Arts Institute, and the woman behind a new statewide educational partnership for high school students with McDonald's, and it's launching in March. It's launching in Black History Month. And it's called Journey in Search of Justice. Hi, Keesha.
Hi, Ernest.
So I understand that this project started long before the McDonald's partnership. So can you tell me more about the project and its origin story and who created it and why?
Journey in Search of Justice started out as a concept for us to build around our summer intensive program for our academy. The Academy is one of our programs for youth 12 to 17, 18 years old. And we take them on a summer intensive experience in taking theater from page to stage. In our partnership with Conner Prairie, which is now 6 years old, we knew that we had the summer intensive coming up. And here, because of the pandemic, we knew we wanted to do in person, but how could we do it outside or adhere to the social distancing policies? Fortunately, Conner Prairie was outdoors, and with our partnership, they offered us the space and the access to the equipment and technology and costumer and pieces that we needed, so that Deborah Asante, the artistic director of Asante Children's Theater and founder, she was able then to recruit young people. She, along with them, wrote the script. They built the script together, and there was one scene specific that the young people...
So Deborah and the young people.
Yeah, there was one scene that was hip hop. It's like hip opera that they wrote themselves and built it around what Asante Deborah had created.
So I haven't heard that term before, hip opera. I like that.
Yes, well, we were doing hip opera long before Hamilton, truth be told. But that is how the summer intensive and Journey in Search of Justice started out. So it became an outdoor experience for people to see at Conner Prairie, and that was in late July, August. Then in September, we brought that play to Witherspoon and their outdoor campus, amphitheater, and that was Labor Day weekend. We had a thought, we need to document this because it was such a fabulous piece of work. And we contacted WFYI, asked them could they help us get this documented. So we did it again at Conner Prairie in October, and that is how the film came into existence.
That's excellent. That's a great origin story. So I have a question. It's very exciting. I've seen the trailer. But how did then McDonald's came into the picture after that? So how did the McDonald's relationship start, and how has that impacted what you're doing?
Oh my gosh. The McDonald's opportunity came up. I'm one of the, Asante Art Institute is one of the program partners for Art and Soul 2021. In working with you and Rob Dixon, we got the phone call about McDonald's wanting to continue their relationship of celebrating Black History Month with local companies. And they reached out to say, did we have anything that could be utilized?
So I've seen the trailer.
Yes.
And this is all pretty exciting. But how did all of this happen before the partnership with McDonald's? So how did that happen? And how has it impacted the project?
Oh my goodness, okay, 2 questions. First, how did it happen? Because Asante Art Institute is one of the program partners for Art and Soul 2021, McDonald's approached Arts Council of Indianapolis to say, hey, we always do something special in Black History Month, and do you guys have anything going on, especially for high school students, and could we, partner with you on that? Rob Dixon, the other program partner, looked at what they were offering, and then I had an opportunity to look at what Asante was doing, had done, what would work in February, and I realized Journey in Search of Justice had been filmed in October, and that was my pitch, because it is suitable for ninth grade, for students, period, as a historical piece. It would be intriguing for them to be able to visualize this and then engage in conversations around race. So I thought, okay, let's pitch this and see if they're interested in it. And oh my goodness, let's thank Rona. Let's thank Rona. Yes, they were. And they, you know, they were eager to support us on this. And WFYI was eager to support this idea of having this film now being shared with schools in central Indiana and around, and be able to share history and have these conversations start. So this is incredible. And who would have thought that from the summer intensive over 2020 during a pandemic, that we would now have this fantastic opportunity.
So there's a curriculum that goes with this as well. Since
yes,
it's
there's
part
a
of
curriculum.
it's going into schools.
There's a curriculum. We reached out to our mentor, Dr. Kasimbe, Lasana Kasimbe, and he's a professor of Africana Studies at IUPUI here in Indianapolis. And he has been helping us with other projects, and I thought, okay, if they want ninth graders and they want to do this with teachers and they need a curriculum, who can I call? And I called him, and he was excited to be able to work. And fortunately, because of the time period, he had time to develop a curriculum. So this curriculum is available. The film will be available in the month of February, and it's downloadable, and the teachers can just sign up for it and have it in their classrooms.
And it doesn't cost teachers anything?
It doesn't cost them anything. And this is because of McDonald's, the Central or Greater Indiana, and the McDonald operators from Southwest Michigan. They have always supported Black History Month in innovative ways. Wow. So we're grateful for them to step up and partner with us on this.
Yeah, that's a great partnership.
Yes, it is.
That's the kind of thing that I hope will continue to grow as we move forward.
Yes.
So what is the response that you've heard from people who have seen the trailer or know about the project?
Oh my goodness, we have had such a diverse audience, and the reactions that we've gotten are just amazing and incredible, and people are so appreciative, and some people have said these are stories that they had not heard or were not aware of. As a matter of fact, one of our actors, she's a young lady who is European, and she said, and she testifies or has a testimony in that she has learned more African American history on this project that is not taught in schools, and she wonders why it is not taught in schools. Yeah. And it was so informative for her. And also it helped her to see us in a different way. So I'm thinking that because of her reaction to it, this is good for everybody.
So people can go to your website to get information on it?
They can go to our website. They can go to the Conner Prairie is going to be pushing it, and the McDonald's, different sites in McDonald's. But yes, we will have information on when this is going to be available.
That's excellent. Well, I want to ask you one last question, and I want to thank you again for setting aside this time to talk about this program, which I think is just extraordinary, and I'm grateful for the partnership between the Arts Council and Asante, as well as Indie Jazz Fest, but also so super excited about this McDonald's investment in the incredible work that Asante is doing. But there's been a lot of discussion about inclusion, and access and diversity this past year during the pandemic, and so for you as the executive director of Asante Arts Institute, and as a a drummer, a singer, a designer, a costumer, and an educator. What needs to happen for more people to participate in programs like this and to have access to that program?
Desire. They have to, you know what they say, the old people would say, when you know better, you do better. Here's an opportunity for you to know better, to know more, to inform you in ways that you probably didn't even know you needed to know, type of thing. We're open. We are open, and our stories are important to be shared, and they are essential to understanding why we are going through the different circumstances that we're going through. And it's because we don't understand. There's fear because of the unknown. Here's a chance to know. And it's not anything that's going to hurt you. It's going to enlighten you. When you understand commonalities between different people, then you can see a way to make things happen. So I think it's important that anytime you get the opportunity to educate yourself, you'll be amazed at how you then look at someone else who doesn't look like you, and you will give them that second nod, because we're from the same family tree. We're all connected in one way, shape, or form, and so the respect can come. You will not disregard them so easily because you know that you're connected, and that's very important, especially now. Understanding, empathy, comprehension, it's all necessary for us to bond.
That's excellent. Thank you, Keesha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good luck with the program.
Thank you.
And let's continue with Art and Soul at the Arts Garden.
All right.